Got a whole bunch of confessions here today. I love this anonymous app that we have where you can send us a confession. We're not going to know who it is or anything about it. It really seems to free people up. And the responses, my goodness, got a ton of them. We had a specific topic this last week, too. We said, what do you know that you shouldn't know? And we got an interesting confession here about the Jeffrey Epstein story.
Really?
Yeah.
From local?
I would assume so, yeah. It says, in college, two of my friends went to Epstein's Palm Beach mansion and earned $200 by giving him a quote-unquote massage.
They were not alone. There was a lot of girls,
Yeah.
high school and college, that did that.
Yeah. They said both are married with kids now and will never tell anyone. So it kind of makes you wonder how many girls are out there that had gone to Jeffrey Epstein's, made a little bit of money, and will never talk about it.
And I wonder if Jeffrey tried to push it with them, or was it early in his navigating the scenario? Because they don't start out raping young girls.
Mm-hmm.
They build to
Right,
that. So
yeah.
were these girls just early victims that only massaged him, or
Yeah.
did he do other stuff? Did he do stuff to himself and made them watch?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I wish these girls would talk. The
Mm-hmm.
fact that they won't talk, though, tells me there's something bad that happened.
Well, I don't know, Virginia. I just know that it's something they don't want to bring up again, and they've got their life set, and they're happy where they are. And
It's like kind of how we talked about. These are completely different situations, but when it comes to anything that's a scandal like that, we always bring up the Tiger Woods thing and how many women he was with. You
Right.
know, there was other women who did not come forward
yeah.
to
Yes.
say their
Yeah.
story. That
Same thing with Harvey Weinstein.
Well,
you know there was other women that hooked up with him and knew what they were doing in exchange for an acting role.
I'm not comparing Tiger Woods to a Harvey Weinstein. I'm saying anytime there's a salacious scandal where
Yeah.
everyone's talking their story, there's going to be people that don't come forward.
right
Is
yeah.
what I mean
Still
by that.
people in the wings and the shadows.
Yeah,
that
of any
you're not
kind of
aware
a seedy story.
Another one here for the what do you know that you shouldn't know? Somebody said, I know that my principal has a restraining order against her from her husband's ex-girlfriend.
Damn.
Nobody else knows.
You can't have that as a principal.
I
That's why nobody knows.
think so.
Ooh, that's hairy.
Someone else says, I caught a coworker making out with someone who wasn't their spouse.
Damn.
Okay.
I had that happen to me one time.
You did?
Well, I caught a coworker on a date with somebody that wasn't their spouse.
Oh,
But
and what did you do?
I was super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He, the cheater, is a guy.
Yeah.
He was super uncomfortable. He jumped up from the table where he was sitting with that girl, left her alone, and came over to talk to me and tell me hi and tell me how that was one of his buddies from work. But
to,
it was a date.
to me, though, if you're going on a date, you know you're taking a chance when you walk in and someone's doing it.
I don't know why.
at
Yeah.
work.
Why would you cheat in public in your own town?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. But when someone's doing it at work and they're hiding at work, that's
Yeah.
next level scandalous.
Well, this guy lived a few towns away. He's not from Jupiter, and he was eating in Jupiter. And
I
that's
gotcha.
I walked in and saw him in Jupiter with this girl, and he was like, "Whoa!"
I know you don't get involved. If you walked in and you saw two coworkers
Right.
making out and you knew that they were
Not my business.
Is there a level that do you ever get involved? Let's say it was Panda and one of the sales guy, and you knew that you walked in and saw
Panda's with the guy?
I'm sorry, Panda's.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
Panda's gay.
Wow.
Panda's husband or Panda's.
Panda's in a gay marriage.
Oh my gosh. He went from dating a man to marrying a man, Virginia.
Do you have anything you want to tell me?
My
I'm getting
goodness.
flustered here. You walk in and Virginia's making out with the sales guy. Do you say anything?
I am.
Yeah, you are. You walk. You see Virginia running around on Panda, and you know she shouldn't be. Is that something you never say to anybody?
I'd say I'd talk to Virginia about it later.
You would?
But I wouldn't say anything.
He wouldn't go to Panda. He would come to me.
Yeah.
You would even go to Virginia
I would go to Virginia, yeah.
and say, "Look, clean up your closet."
Yeah, what are you doing?
Now, what if you saw Panda, not with a guy, but with a girl,
Yeah.
making out, and he didn't see you?
Yeah.
What would you do?
I go to Panda.
You don't go to Virginia on that.
Damn.
I would go to Panda and I would talk to him first.
Well, let me straighten you out real quick. You better come to me.
I would. I'd say you need to go talk to your wife and let her know what's up, or I'm going to talk to her.
Okay,
if
okay.
I see anybody if I see you guys getting cheated on, I go right to y'all first.
Yeah,
Of course.
It's a small circle. It's really only the people that are associated with KVJ and my family are the only people I would get involved with.
And I would try to get video proof just to make sure. If I saw the Queen stepping out on Kev and they were at some dive bar or something, kind of hide down. I try to
Gotta get video.
try to get video
Yeah.
because
Because Kevin's not going to believe it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about cheating. I need proof.
Yeah.
You need to see it.
I feel you. A couple other comments we got from this topic from the anonymous app for your confessions. What do you know that you should know? Somebody said, someone I work with is stealing from our business.
Damn.
And you want to rat them out? Is that why you're not saying anything?
They maybe just don't want to get involved because who knows, for whatever reason.
This happens.
It can get nasty.
I had a girlfriend that this happened to. So she was a restaurant manager for her whole life. Her and her husband ran restaurants, and then her and her husband divorced. And so what she did is she got out there on the open market and she was helping run restaurants for other people. So she was like a bookkeeper manager.
Yeah.
And she said that the owners behind each other's back would tell her to leave early and don't worry about it. They would close up and do the final tally. And then she would look back at the books afterwards. And one was stealing from the other. And then the other was stealing from the other.
Wow.
And neither one of the owners knew that the other one was doing the same thing as them. But she knew. She didn't say nothing.
Wow.
She's like, nope, I'm an employee. I'm not getting involved.
Yep.
Do you, Kev, have a secret you're sitting on right now? It's something you know that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I do
got
too.
some bombshells.
I got a couple bombshells too.
I do too. I've got a big one that I can never talk about. Well, I can maybe speak about it in like 3 years.
I have one that would probably, and I'm not kidding you, and I don't think I'm being over dramatic when I say it would be a national story.
What?
I really do.
That's great.
I really do have a bombshell
Yeah.
that could be a national story
Wow.
potentially. If it was.
So we've got this app. And what you do, you go in there and you put your confession in, and then nobody will ever know.
Can we put you on the voice disguiser?
No, I want nothing to do.
I'd forget to turn it on.
I don't want to. I don't want to get. Yeah.
Damn, that sounds like Jay Bird.
Oh my gosh, Jaber just blew up this guy's life. What a national scandal. And then Jaber's like, it's not me, in the same voice that just said the.
I think I've told you about it before.
What?
I'll tell you your commercial break.
bombshell, yeah.
Oh, if
So good.
it really would be good.
Did you tell
It's so
me?
good.
I am afraid
No,
to tell
he's
you.
not going to tell you.
I'm afraid to tell you things.
Yeah,
like
we all
this.
know it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can keep a secret.
No, she can't.
Not.
No,
I'm
it's-
keeping one right now.
you're
I'm
right.
keeping a big one right now, so step off.
But mine's a really good one.
It's a good one.
It really
yeah,
is.
It's a great one. And another one here. What do you know that you shouldn't know? This person said, I saw gay porn on my straight boss's computer.
Well.
How about that, huh?
Put that in your back pocket when it comes time to negotiate your next contract.
That's right. Okay. Got some fun ones there. We also have other confessions that come in that aren't always on topic. Some of the other ones that we got from the app says, I hooked up with an equestrian girl in Wellington, and she rode me just like a horse.
Wow.
Well, giddy up, cowboy.
Sexy.
They said, I know it sounds sexy, but it actually turned out to be pretty terrifying.
Sometimes those cowgirls are a lot of woman.
Okay. All right. This person sent in a confession. They said, when my husband annoys me or pisses me off, I root for his football team to lose on game days. Better be nice to the wife on game day. Okay, it's a nice little passive-aggressive thing. You know, my wife will do that, too. Honestly, I don't know why it pisses me off so badly. It does. It shouldn't get in my head, but, yeah, it really
What does she do?
What does she do?
She'll like something bad will happen to the Buckeyes. They'll fumble. She'll be like, "Yes," and I'm like, "What is what?" I don't know.
Oh.
I think she's just trying to get at me, and I'm telling you, it makes me livid.
Well, it should make you livid, dog.
Damn. She's playing hardball
I know, livid,
with your heart.
livid. Oh, I know.
One thing the man's got is football.
I know.
Give the man his football.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm like, I'm so
Fumble, bitch.
yeah, I'm so angry and hurt, and yeah.
And she has no stake in the team
cold.
they're playing.
No, it's cold.
That's such a bad guy wrestler.
Oh, it
move.
is.
Damn.
Dude, it makes me so mad. She knows. She
Interception,
just
yes.
she just sits back and watches me just boiling over. Just takes such joy in it. It's like that devious little meme of that girl with the house burning behind her.
Damn, fire starter?
Yeah.
Is there something deeper there, or is she just
She just trolls. She's evil. I
Her
don't know what the hell's
family
wrong
does
with her.
that. She was raised like that.
Yeah.
Her dad
I
and her
hate it.
brother, they troll
I
about
hate it.
sports too.
It drives me crazy.
You really do.
So maddening.
It legit makes you internally upset.
Enraged.
And have you told her that
Because I'm
before?
already angry.
Have you told her that before?
She would just laugh.
Insane, man.
She'd be like, you need to control your emotions. She said, me just saying yes, that's enough to make you mad? She's like, you need to control yourself.
She's gaslighting you, bro.
Gaslights the hell out of
That
me.
is a gaslight.
Gaslighter.
And I don't like to use the term gaslight.
I always say that to her. I'm like, you don't even know. You are the world's biggest gaslighter.
It's the buzz term. I think you can gaslit dog.
All the
You
time.
are.
I call her right out. and
I
I'm like,
never
I'm
use
like,
that.
I'm like, you're gaslighting me.
Damn,
Yeah, I
Kev.
see you. Yeah. It enrages me.
What if you did it back?
No,
it would work.
It
He's
wouldn't
too
work.
sweet.
It wouldn't have the same fun.
And
Effect.
I just don't think it would work.
You're too kind.
Yeah.
Well, now you're in a war. You don't want to be in a
No.
war. You want to watch some football.
She would find my greatest valuable and smash it.
Which is your hair, and that's scary, dog.
Right.
No one wants a skull fracture.
She would take a hammer to my phone and just go, psh, and be like, all right, next.
It's going to be hard to watch the rest of the game with a skull fracture.
Yeah.
Kevin comes in here missing some of his hair. We know what happened.
Yeah. Right. Patches.
Hammer?
Yeah. Let me see. Okay.
Damn, that got real.
Oh, yeah. Here's another confession. It says, I cut hair for a living and intentionally leave the hair a bit longer so clients come in earlier and more often, thus I make more money.
Okay, interesting.
Okay. All right. Somebody else said, McDonald's was delivered to my door tonight. I didn't order it, but I ate it. Okay.
I think it's a victimless crime.
Really?
Jay Bird's done this by accident where he sent a bunch of Tijuana flats to his old apartment and he moved miles away. What are you going to do?
Me and my neighbor were walking around my current block looking for Tijuana flats. Oh, man, it's in West Palm. Damn it, it's not in Gardens. That was such a sad night when
Oh,
you
that's
realize
tough.
your food is at your old house.
But you know what? You want those people at the old house to eat it.
The way I look at it, you win some, you lose some.
You don't want it to go to waste,
Yeah.
and it was your mistake, and you
Yeah.
own it. And It just happens, baby.
This random confession that came into us says, I once catfished a professional wrestler.
Whoa.
I don't think it's that hard to catfish people, man. It's really not. Especially now. I mean, people
Yes,
are.
ask Manti Te'o.
Yeah. If you're a
right.
good catfisher, you can get through some red tape, baby.
Yeah.
That special was really good. Have you watched that Manti Te'o
No,
story?
I don't know why.
You need
Yeah.
to watch
I
it.
got
It
caught
was
up in football
it was
and I
so many
watched it.
details that I had no idea about, even though we knew the story. Girl, I didn't know the
Yeah.
story.
He went back and made a public appearance at a Notre Dame game a couple weeks ago.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I am such a fan of him. I root for him now after seeing that whole story. And he was done dirty, y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. Another confession here says, I like to eat my boogers and still pick my nose at 30 years of age.
See, that's when you got to keep that one close. You take that one to the urn, my friend. No one's gonna ever understand it.
Okay.
They aren't. No one's ever gonna get your look. Do you? Just don't tell anybody.
You got to
about it.
stop, though, because you're going to do it accidentally, and then a girl's going to see you.
How do you know that wasn't a guy?
That's a
Or
guy.
you don't know. Look, you do not know that. I know some. I tell you about the one really attractive girl who she picks her nose, she eats her boogers, and everybody knows about it and talks about it.
Let me
And
guess. She's also a supermodel. I think you made her up.
No, she's not a supermodel. Oh, whatever. All right, this is going nowhere.
This confession says, when I was a kid snooping around, I found half a jar of chocolate spread in my parents' drawer. And being a kid who loves chocolate, I ate the whole thing. Didn't occur to me until years later that it was erotic chocolate body paint. And my parents had been dipping into it. Lord knows what else I actually ate.
So many pubes.
There's no way there's not pHs in there. There's no way there's not. Who knows? Maybe Dad was a dipper. He liked to dip it.
Oh, my
Every
God.
dad's a dipper.
Yeah, things are getting crazy.
no.
Mom and Dad had some wine coolers. Dad's dipping in the chocolate.
That's too much.
pH is all
gosh.
over the place.
That is the worst thing ever. Wow.